okay, I am going to film while I go to the fresh market. I actually took one. I was like, I don't like doing it, but it was $20 for like pretty low miles. So I was like, I better take it. And actually I have a Chick-fil-A also with that order, but they're sending me to, which I got first. They're sending me to this Fresh Choice first, obviously to shop for those items, and then go to Chick-fil-A, and then, you know, hopefully I drop the Chick-fil-A off, then the Fresh Choice, because obviously the food ain't gonna last, and I am not knowing. As you can see, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh my god. I've been here before one time, I'm pretty sure, because I remember having to go through this parking lot, but you know, like the address down here does not literally list both places. It lists one place, so it looks like a private residency. So you see this gate down here, that's what it's saying. And so I did not, like this time around, I was like, oh my god, because I hadn't been here so long. I was like, oh no, where am I supposed to go? And there was a nasty ass road right here to the left of me, you can't see now. And I thought, oh shit, I have to go there. And I went part way, and then I realized it said, no, you're not going the right way. So I backed the hell up, and luckily the lady started texting me and saying, hey, this is where to go, blah, 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 and, you know, because that helped. Because if she hadn't done that, I'd have been like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing? Because I didn't know where to go. It was like, this is confusing, you know? But lucky for me, she started texting, and I was able to get to her house. But here I go. So I'm going to definitely, and you know what? Okay, this has been a good morning, okay? I woke up hella early today. I don't know why, considering I did quit. I was so exhausted yesterday, and I'm assuming it's from the heat, because even in the house, it's hot, and I was like, holy shit, I think it was draining my energy. I am not lying. Okay, I gotta tell you about yesterday too, but let's finish today, then I'll go back, because today was a shorter day, since it's still going on. Like, me and James both got up around 5 o'clock-ish, and Raymond was already up. So I made Raymond breakfast, which all he wanted was 4 hot dogs, you know, because I bought these Sam's Club finished hot dogs that are grass-fed, blah, 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 and they were pretty good. Is this Wallace, possibly? I'm going to assume that it is. Let's pray that it is, because I'm going this way, and I'm trusting that this is Wallace, because I'm using Uber. Anyway, so, I made him breakfast. James didn't need to eat. James was telling me about his new job, which he said he is a diesel mechanic now. You know, and they said they only work, and so far it's all been new vehicles. Like, he hasn't done any big trucks yet, but he's basically doing their work trucks, which is like, you know, I don't know. He's the oldest he got yesterday was 2019. So he said he's learning a lot of stuff, because, you know, he works on older vehicles, not newer. But he said he did really good. You know, like he said, he's loving it so far. I said, don't overdo it. Don't work too fast, because he said he got 3 done yesterday to that guy who's new too, but not as new, you know, whatever vehicle, how many that guy did. But I was like, you don't want to do so much, so you know what, that, you know, you end up like they expect that from you all the time, and then, you know, what if you get wore out? You're just at that excited stage where you just whatever. I would learn to pace myself, you know. Okay, and this company sounds pretty good. Okay, they gave him 6 work shirts, you know. It gave him 2 kinds of glasses for like one with shades and one without, that are eyewear protectors. And I don't know. And I know I'm thinking, oh my god, they have tools, but you can bring your own, because he said he's going to bring his own, because it's better than having to share with everybody, because he's got you know, and the other person who, you know, he knows from the car lot works there, and got, you know, and anyway, helped him get the job, obviously. What is the word? You know, think, Johanna, think. Wait, is this Rainbow? Should I take Rainbow? No. If this is Wallace, I can go straight. I'm gonna go straight. Because I can get to the mall from here, so I might as well do that. So I was taking Rainbow. Okay. Fuck. Focus, Johanna. Focus. You know. Anyway, that guy, goddamn, has his own tools too. So, you know what I mean? And, yeah. And he said they can get all the overtime they want. They don't get penalized. But, you know, because like yesterday he said they did get a little bit overtime. And, yeah, so right now he's happy with the job. I said, I hope he doesn't get burned out and tired of it already, because I know for a while there he didn't want to do mechanic stuff because he was so tired of it and burned out, you know. So maybe he's had enough time away from it that he's, you know, been, you know, okay about it, excited about it. you know, hopefully. And because it's all new shit to him too. Like, he's learning a lot. That probably helps. You know what I mean? It probably keeps you kind of like, yeah, this is cool. I'm learning this and I'm learning that. But he's only been there one day, right? Besides orientation day. So there you go. But anyway, so he's like, he's hoping people would get up and go to the car lot. But obviously it's Saturday. People probably aren't. And some people live like far away. So he goes and says he's going to go see his girlfriend. And me and him leave at the same time because I got an order for Uber. And we said did 2 orders. And it was pouring rain. It's on and off pouring rain today. Like right now it's not raining. The streets were flooding. It was crazy this morning. But somebody, or both of them from Uber, paid me better. Like I was only supposed to make $11 and some cents. I got $39 and some cents. I was like, they gave me like a $35 tip. That's what it said. $35 tip. I was like, holy shit. Wait, that can't be right. It can't. Yeah, it can be because I forgot that Uber paid you so low that obviously it was like probably $4 for the 2 orders together, you know, making it the 39. So yeah. I take that back. It can be $35 tip, but still, I was like, holy crap! So of course I said thank you on the thing because I wasn't expecting that. When I seen it later, I was like, whoa, you know. And that also makes up for yesterday's craziness, which I gotta tell you about, which I have a picture for, which probably will go with this video, but maybe not because I might not get to that story yet. I'm like, it may not happen in this video before I get to Fresh Choice because since I have 2 places to go, I have to quit talking. Anyway, so then I had some Grubhub orders and this and that. Anyway, those went pretty good. So far I'm having a pretty good morning. I'm staying busy, but I count my orders now. Like, I mean, I hope to do more than 2 an hour, but 2 an hour is actually probably pretty good, okay? Time to get an order, pick up an order, drop it off, get another one, you know, depending how it works, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm like, that's my average is 31 order every 30 minutes when I'm working. So counting from 7 a.m. That's when I started, I count myself. And, oh my God. And I plan on working till hopefully late. So yeah, I'm going to be extremely tired. But I am thinking about taking a lunch break and maybe taking a nap if I need to, if I can take a nap, because I don't know. I hope to, because if I'm going to stay up that late, I'm going to need a nap. But I'm not feeling as tired as I did yesterday. And that's, like I said, that's insane. Because, you know, I want to say I got home around 10-ish. And then I went to bed after I ate, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I possibly ate. I don't even remember last night. So I went to bed. I passed out. I woke up really early, considering. I'm like, yeah, but I actually got decent sleep. So that's what I'm assuming. You know, I woke up so damn early. And, but let's go back to yesterday now. Yesterday. Okay. I did not work till like in the afternoon, like let's say after 4, because I was just busy all day. We were supposed to go swimming, but by the time it was time to swim, Raymond was like, I don't want to swim, Mom. I want to go to sleep, so you guys can go. And then Aiden's like, nah. He decided he wanted to work on his bicycle, and he did. He fixed one of his bicycles. We brought it to the house, but first we aired up the tires because they were low, and he said one of the tires is still pretty low, so we have to deal with that another day or something. I don't know about today. Hopefully he ain't trying to drive a bike on a rainy day like crazy. Hopefully he's smart and stays home, because it's also Dad's short day. And yesterday I knew this was going to happen because he opened the garage and I was like, oh, that's a bad idea. He put the screws in wrong to lock it, and so my husband knew later on. He's like, he called me while I was working and goes, who opened the garage? You know, because of course Aiden denied it, and he's the only one that would have opened the garage if it wasn't for also James. You know what I'm saying? And James wasn't even there because he was working all day, so there was no reason, you know, how could he have opened the garage? And I was like, oh my God. So I did tell him, yeah, Aiden did open, but I didn't. I lied. I said, I don't know why. I had no idea why he opened that garage, you know? And what can I say? You know, I'm like, oh my God. But Aiden then figured out a life for him, so it worked. Thank God. But anyway, shit, the Fresh Choice is on the right side. I gotta get over. If I can get over, yeah, I can totally get over. But yeah. But anyway, so that's what we ended up doing, you know, like, and I was sleeping. Like, I took a nap. Like, when I woke up at 12:30 when my alarm went off so we can get ready to go to the pool, when Raymond told me that, I had been sleeping, like, for a little bit. I was just that exhausted. Like, I guess all the days from not sleeping and staying up really late have been really catching up to me, because I was like Like I said, I was just tired. And then so I went back to bed again, I think. And I don't know if I slept or just laid there and rested, but either way, it really did help, you know? And, yeah, it was fine. So, wait, maybe I should go this way and then go to the left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's do this. Like, can I do this? I don't know. But let me tell you one of the important things I want to tell you before I have to quit making this video. Last night, I got an order, okay, from McDonald's. It was the only McDonald's in Pea Ridge that I got, you know, order, right? And I just ate there a little bit ago. Because I got 2 Taco Bells from there, too. But anyway, this McDonald's orders took me a little bit out of the way. Not too bad, but just, it wasn't in Pea Ridge exactly. And when I got to the house, it was the wrong person's house because it said meet at door. So I knocked and I waited, and then these people came and they're like, this is not our order. And I was like, we didn't order anything. And I was like, okay. So I go and I try to call the person. They don't answer the phone. I send a text, and then I'm waiting because like right now, you know, Uber does that. You have blank minutes, like let's say 7 minutes to wait before you could whatever an order. And then they started calling them. They didn't respond. No one's responding to this McDonald's order, okay? And then, so then I'm driving around looking to see if there's anybody waiting outside or whatever, you know, nothing. And so then I said, the hell with it. The time comes up, it's like, take a photo, put it somewhere safe because they don't let you keep the food. Put it somewhere safe and take a photo. And that way they know where to pick up their food, right? And that's literally what I did. I have a picture of a sign that's like the street and another street. And I put it down on the ground out of the middle of nowhere, took this picture and left. I got my tip. I got my pay. So, you know what? But I was not surprised this morning, you know, when I saw that it said, I did not deliver an order. Because, well, it's not my fault I didn't deliver this order. They had plenty of notices to freaking tell me where to go, you know, and I told them you gave me the wrong address. So I don't feel bad at all that, you know, they didn't get the order because they have a picture. If they live on that street, it should be easy to find unless someone stole it by the time they got there. But I don't see that happening. It was nighttime. It was late. You know, the odds of that poor food, unless an animal got it, I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? And let me grab my thing. But yeah, but I got my money for it, all of it. You know, there was no tip taken. So, but I mean, that person could have been saying that because they wanted their money back. You know, not that they wanted to not give me my tip or whatever. I don't know. Because, like I said, it wasn't pulled. Nothing was pulled. Oh, shit. Where is my fucking wallet? Oh, my God. Oh, thank God it's here. Okay. That was a close one. I literally thought I didn't have my wallet with me because I needed my Uber card to shop. That was crazy. Okay, I got my card. Hang on. The keys, right? Keys. And it's not raining, thank God. But that was the end of that story. And, you know, so anyway, that's all I got to say. Talk to you later. Bye.